Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing excellently. Thank you so much. How are you?
I am okay for
Okay.
now. So, my husband and I have an almost 3-year-old son with level 2 ASD.
Okay.
We have the option to move to the city so she can like attend one of the best early intervention center. The challenge
Okay.
is the cost, which we cannot afford right now. And because of that, my husband wants to take out a loan of about $28,000 to make this possible.
Okay.
Yeah,
28,000?
yeah.
Okay.
So my question is taking on this debt a wise decision? Is it truly worth it, or like, do you have any other advice?
So I guess my first question is, are you calling in to look for financial advice or childcare advice?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I am calling for childcare advice.
Okay, good. Well, good, because I was going to tell you to call the Dave Ramsey show if you were calling in about financial advice. And it sounds like your big question is around the value of the services. So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to answer a question like that specifically and say yes or no unless I've been to the provider you're going to, I've seen their programming, I've
Oh,
really done
okay.
like a full um what's the word I'm looking for? Like a stay there where I've worked in the environment and I know. But I do have one more question for you. How much time are you in the home, you or your husband?
I am the primary caretaker and I do not work.
Okay, okay. So you probably know where my answer is going to go from here, and I'm asking you these questions because well, frankly, if you have time to spend in the house, then what you're missing is knowledge. And if you don't have time to spend in the house, what you're missing is a service provider. And it sounds like you have a situation where you're missing knowledge, but you're looking for a service provider. Those are very different things. And so my
Yeah.
my advice to you would be don't outsource that which you can do for yourself. And
Okay.
if we're talking regarding knowledge, I would say that, you know, let's say you were coming to my team and you're like, hey, I need you to teach me everything I need to know about child development. And you gave me the same kind of background that you gave. I would tell you it would take us about 80 hours to teach you everything you need to know. Now, that 80 hours, that 80, not 8, that 80 hours would be a very intense training. It would be incredibly involved. It would be very hands on. You would have to be very intentional about it. But my point is that this is the type of thing you can learn, and child development is not something that can be completely outsourced, but it is something that be can be completely insourced. And the
Okay.
learning aspect that I'm talking to you about is probably a lot lower than what you would imagine it would be. Like most people would think, like I need a PhD in child development. But actually, little sidebar: the scene from Goodwill Hunting comes to mind, right? The what is it? He said something like, "You spend $100,000 on something you could get for $2.50 in late charges at the library." So it's that kind of
Right.
concept. And what you're missing is where to go for that knowledge, but the cost of acquiring that knowledge is a lot less than $28,000. So uh,
Okay.
my advice to you would be figure out the methods, the tools, develop yourself first,
Yeah.
put the information into your brain, and then you're going to be able to navigate this situation and you're going to be able to help out with it. The other addition I want to make here is related to my comment about it can be completely insourced, but it can't be completely outsourced, is that no matter what service provider you're with, child development very much happens in the home. Like one of the things we always do is we're working with the parents. Even though we're the service provider, we're engaged, we're the primary individuals who are responsible for the well being of that child's programming and their pathing and how we get them, in many cases, caught up if they're one of our children with autism, or in many cases ahead if they're a child that's with us from birth, for example. In all of those cases, we work directly with the parents and we're providing them a ton of information. So no matter what, this is something that you guys are going to have to really grow and learn and develop your skills. And I think that's really where my advice would come in. I don't know that $28,000 of debt when you have the ability to work 40, 60, 80 hours a week in the home, in a safe environment, you're a trusted party, you already have that reputation, you already have that relationship, is going to be nearly worth it. Um,
Yeah.
this is a side comment. It's not related to what you're asking, but it's definitely relevant for your situation. Autism is one of the few conditions where insurance will cover the services for the child. And so, generally speaking, these services are something like occupational therapy, therapy, behavioral therapy, and I could say it's the realm of things that the child needs in order to develop and be functionally independent in life, right? What are the behaviors? What is my understanding of those skills? What are the social and communication skills? What are the tactical occupational skills that I need to have? These are the domains. And so I'm not sure what your insurance provider is, but you can have these services covered. And I guarantee you that there is a service provider in your area that does this. I didn't ask what state you're in. For example, we work in Texas and Georgia, and with a variety of carriers. This isn't really a Unity sales pitch. This is just my point is access to these services is very high. And so naturally, both of these things, the parent coaching, the ABA, it's something my team and I provide support on. If you want this type of support from us, you're welcome to submit a contact form on the website. I don't want to take your information on a platform like this. I think that you should be pursuing something much cheaper that's focused around your own knowledge and your own development. Does that help you?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. That was really helpful. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay. Well, I'm glad it was helpful. And I'm sending you all my love. I'm wishing you all my best. And take care.